Yeah, man, but
I could probably talk with my boss, see what.
All right, yeah, bro. You got to start the job first. You got to be
Absolutely.
no bullshit. Get hit with my dude Adam. I know it's a different genre than we normally do up here, but he's selling shows out, bro. This is my fucking dog. He's pulling crowds, man.
hey, thanks for having me, by the way, man.
Pause.
Appreciate that.
Okay.
My name is Adam Hanna. I'm a full-time musician in Boston, Massachusetts. I'm 22 years old. Big things coming. Working hard. This is my golden hour.
Yeah. I got it. Shorty gave me time for the code. Hey, had to wake 'em up like it's Folgers. Hey, had to wake 'em up like it's Folgers. Hey, shorty gave me time for the culture. Hey, your boyfriend the eye.
You don't even have Snapchat, do you?
I don't. Well, no. It's not worth it.
Well, because just on Snap, I told all the PC kids I had a special guest coming up.
Oh, that's me.
I had them guess.
Are we live?
We're live on everything.
Oh, word.
Yeah, you're famous. And Veal's gonna call in soon.
We love that.
So classic Adam Hanna. Adam was not 10, not 20, but 30 minutes late.
I was 15 minutes late, man.
And he woke up at noon.
11:30.
Is that actually a good time for you?
That's about normal for me, yeah.
Wait, so what time have you been going to bed? You still been getting late?
I go to bed late, man, because I went to bed at like 1 yesterday, so I got a good like 10 hours last night, but I was tired, man. The night before I slept for 5 hours. It's weird. I'll get home at like 2 in the morning, go to bed at 3.
You had a gig last night?
I had a gig, yeah. I had a gig at Ocean Prime and in Seaport in Boston. It's like a kind of fancy place.
Mm-hmm. It's a restaurant, right?
Yeah, but I play in the bar area, and they're like pretty wealthy people in there. It's good.
So
They don't care that much, though.
yeah, but
Some do.
But at PC, you're living this lifestyle also. This isn't like new for you.
No, not at all. I love it, man. Sometimes people care, sometimes people don't, and that's how it goes.
In terms of what?
About what I'm singing, and about whether I sound good or not. You know. What
I know. I
mean?
don't even mean you gigging. I just mean your lifestyle of like staying up
Oh yeah,
to an
man.
absurd hour,
listen,
doing some weird shit.
I'm
Adam, no, actually, I'm gonna credit Adam here though. Adam was. I gotta turn my.
You're gonna credit me? I can't.
Adam was one of the first people I met. Is my headphones this low? Is that a little better? Yeah, I can hear myself.
I can hear. Yeah, I can hear you.
Adam was one of the first people I met that desperately cared about his personal well-being. I credit learning fasting, which changed my fucking life, to Adam.
Thank you.
Adam started like meditating to a fault. There's actually a funny. It's the truth though, right?
It's true.
How long
man.
have you been doing it now?
Probably 2 years at least, maybe a little more. Changed you, man. I haven't gotten a chance today.
How long does it take?
However long you want. You can take me 1 minute if I want. You can take me 20.
but
you
you
can
have
take me an hour.
But you have a passive mindset, so you can just like chill and not.
Yeah, I'm always meditating. No, I am.
Pause.
I just kind of let. One thing I will say, like, once you start meditating, you see in other spots in your life where you just become more relaxed with stuff. And with me, like running my own business, really, with running my own business and trying to book gigs and do shows and things are stressful. When things are stressful, you kind of just learn to. It's the kind of
When
whatever.
did you start
man.
calling it your own business?
Adam Hanna Music?
No, when did you start realizing?
Well,
Because I realized as soon as I left school too, I was like,
Yeah.
okay, now what I do is turning into a business.
Yeah, well, well, now I'm literally a business. Like, I have the LLC, which is great. So, like, but
So he's getting tax credits on all his gas. And
yeah, but I had to do it, man.
What about
because
food? Do you get the tax credit on food?
well, say for instance, I take you out for lunch.
Probably won't happen, but
It's not gonna happen. But I could write that off for taxes. But that's boring stuff. That's not even the reason I do it.
yeah, it is. Save mad bread.
You do save money, but I mean, it's just it's important to be known as a business and not just like I'm doing this for
how you carry yourself.
yeah, you know what I mean. And it's weird because it's the same thing for you, man. You are your business. I am a business. So I always kind
Always
of
been like that though.
it always has been like that. But now it's real when you're out of school and you're not just kind of screwing around. You know.
Oh, I think I'm more immature now.
You're more immature now.
Tenfold.
What do you mean?
Absolutely. Well, bro, there was. I don't know if you felt this ever when you left PC, but I was like, bro, I worked so fucking hard at school. Then, when there was like a little bit of a dip after my show, like
Worked hard doing what, your own stuff?
just
Not
always
at school.
fucking
You never
working.
worked.
No.
School stuff.
Academia.
Neither of us
no.
did that.
But I didn't. But we didn't go to parties, bro. You
No,
feel
I
me?
know,
Like
we
we
didn't.
didn't go out sometimes, and we felt like we were like big celebrities, like showing up at parties. The truth, though, we're
Yeah.
like these two amenities, and when there was this dip after my show this summer, in terms of like things weren't like moving, I was like, fuck. There were some moments where I wish I had gone out more.
Yeah, I definitely
You
relate
felt that way?
relate to that for sure. For sure, but you're not going out now that much, are you? Like,
Never.
yeah. I mean, I'll have a couple drinks at my shows. That'll be enjoyable, but I'm doing it while still performing.
Well, yeah, I think that's another thing. Like, it fulfills our need. The fact that like we're connected to nightlife anyway.
Yeah, all the time. It's weird, man, but you got to be careful with that because people try to feed you drinks constantly. And it's like, you got to remember you're doing your job at the same time.
Have you felt that like you're like any regret from school?
I was going to ask you that, man. I was actually planning on asking that today, whether it was on here. But if you were to go back 4 years,
I wouldn't go back.
that was the question.
And deadass shout out to PC and like shout out to everybody because like I definitely learned my talent there. You know what I'm saying? And I learned like what I'm good at and what I care about, and it made me so fucking frustrated when I was there.
Yeah, I know.
Like just constantly frustrated, but
Mhm.
and from a financial standpoint, bro, like
Yeah.
imagine if you had all like that. I don't even know, like $150,000 back, and you could just pour it into your business.
Yeah. I know.
But luckily, we're both pretty fortunate that our parents
For
financially
sure.
supported.
For sure. Very lucky.
Yeah.
If my parents didn't support me with that, I don't think I would have gone. But I'm very grateful I did go, I have to say.
But you say that now, but when you're 18, bro, you don't really
You don't
know.
think of any of that shit, man. When you're 18, you don't know any better. You just do what everybody else does. Pretty much everybody does what everybody else does throughout all of life, to be quite honest.
Yes and no, though.
But you get out of school and shit's real, and you're like, oh, I kind of got to do something I don't mind doing for the rest of my life. You know what I'm saying? Luckily, I love what I'm doing.
Yeah, I feel you. At the same time, it's like I think people are more confused now than
People don't know what the fuck.
No, but like around graduation time when everyone was like freaking the fuck out.
Yeah.
I think people are more confused now because a lot of people are in a position where they're like, fuck, I hate my fucking job. And we talked about this for fucking years.
We knew it was
man.
going to happen. We knew it was going to happen, man. And that's why I grinded throughout college. That's why I grind. That's why I did gigs 3 nights a week, 4 nights a week in school.
How frequently was I was like, yo, bro, trust me, the schoolwork doesn't matter.
Oh, my God, it didn't matter. But listen, it didn't matter for me and you. But it mattered if anybody wants to go work at Goldman Sachs or Morgan Stanley or JP Morgan or want to be a
those
doctor.
3 companies.
No, not just those 3 companies,
no,
Connor.
because-
if you want to get a job 9 to 5, you know what I mean? And that's I don't knock 9 to 5, man. That's comfortable. It's a comfortable gig. You don't have to worry about anything. You want to be set up for life, man. You get a 9 to 5. I don't knock that at all. Don't knock it, but I can't do it. I can't do it.
I don't knock the 9 to 5 either, but I do knock it if you feel like you're settling.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
That's like so important.
Yes.
We both do. We have an eclectic mix of friends that are like, we know they'd be better at other places. You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure.
It's easy though.
I can think of 10 names off the top of my
I can
head.
too. And shout out to Brendan, but Brendan
McIsaac.
Brendan will be an exec though somewhere.
He definitely will. 100%.
He's a fucking psycho. That's my guy. Brendan, you're a fucking lunatic.
Hopefully it's with me, bro. Hopefully he's my exec.
He'll help 100%. Yeah, I mean, he kind of poured in as like, I don't really want to call him your manager because it wasn't as official, but he like was.
He was, dude. I called him on every single thing I had a question about. Brendan was on the line. He still is today, dude. If I called him right now, I should call him on the podcast right now. No, he's not. We're not going to do that. But
He's probably at work. Right?
he's probably at work. He's like, I can't talk right now. But I call him every week, man. Whenever I need something, man, I'm like, yo, what do I do here? I had to cancel a show the other day. I'm like, yo, what's your advice on this? Talk for 10 minutes. And
He understands how to politics.
he understands it, man. He understands money very well. He understands how to politics. And I think for anybody who is going into their own business, same for you or whatever, whether it's in music or whatever it is, to have somebody on the other line, whether it's just your dad or your brother or a friend that knows.
Adam needs 10 of these.
I need 20 of them. I need 20 people. But if you can have somebody to call, it helps so much because it's not just your, you can be wrong a lot. I can be wrong a lot.
I wouldn't have any wins without BigSiSi.
See? That's what I'm saying.
Truth, though. You got to check in with people. Especially when what we're doing in terms of, like, building your own shit. You have anxious-ass moments.
For sure. Yeah. All the time.
It's like, holy shit.
Oh, I thought you were looking at somebody. Yes, holy shit. All the time. But then you have great moments, too.
Absolutely.
And they even out.
Absolutely.
But there's plenty of times where you're like, oh, no.
Well, that, and I think, like, and I think this is one thing, and I feel comfortable saying it on here, but, like, I think one thing me and you battled over a lot of is, like, risk-taking. Would you agree?
Yeah, I think you took a few more than I did.
I know, but being in the position we're in, I feel like we have to.
We definitely have to, and there's going to be plenty more of them. I don't think they're going to stop.
It's dope. It's a
great.
fucking blast.
Awesome. You never know what the hell's going to happen.
So then you got to throw your first show, bro. Boston.
I've thrown a
No,
million
in Boston.
shows.
The Adam Hanna show in Boston.
Where are we doing it?
Pause. I'm not helping you.
I'll do it myself. Fuck it.
But that's one thing I fucking learned when I started up here, bro. Like, do you understand how big of a crowd, a 300-person crowd would be up here?
Yeah, it's a big crowd.
There is no one who has come up here yet that could pull that.
I could do that.
Easily. That's a gift.
But still a risk. Still a risk.
It's not a risk because you're going to die.
We're going deep, huh?
It's the truth, though. If you're going for it, if you're going to die, then fuck it. But, bro, 300 people for all these artists coming up here, they could not do it.
Yeah.
And no knock to any of the artists coming up here. Adam at school was having like 600, 700 person shows, and I thought that was the fucking standard. Because obviously we
didn't have experience. We didn't know.
Well, that, and I also my events were big too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But that's not normal.
No.
At all.
Mm-mm.
It's dope though.
It's awesome. I know. I'll always pride myself in being able to have done that in school, and I'll continue to do it too, some way or another. But there's times where it's like, when I got out of high school, I was the kingpin over there. You know what I mean? Granted, it was BCI, it was all boys, whatever. But everybody knew me. Like, I had the song that really did well. It was playing on the radio, and I was doing the show for the entire senior class and the whole school. And when I got out of there and I went to PC for 2 years, the first 2 years, nobody knew I sang.
Yeah, because I got you on your ass.
And then I think sophomore year, actually, that's what it was. You were like, dude, you got to just post an Instagram. You got to do something. Sing for a couple girls in Aquinas, right? And then one of the nights, I think I did sing for a couple girls in Aquinas, and I posted an Instagram like 2 days later, all inspired. And people started.
Who was it?
I think that like Kaylee Cummings and Mia Casper were in there. Shout out.
Shout out Kaylee.
But I mean, it.
This was on our floor.
This
Me and
was
Adam
on
lived on the same floor.
Yes, we did.
Oh, yo, this is a huge behind the scenes. For some of the biggest Boach Bonnies, Adam was the cinematographer and director. It's the truth, bro.
I did a great job.
He shot the Cribs video. That shit went major.
It did.
I
think it has 70,000 views on.
No, Snag Nut is the big one.
No, Cribs.
No, Cribs got
you're
the
right.
big
You're
share.
right. You're right. I think.
Well, that was, bro, that's one thing I learned from you off rip.
What's off rip, man?
Like, off the top of my head.
Okay.
I was like, this is one thing I deadass learned from you. We were like, I was like, yo, Adam, can you shoot this video for me? You're like, yo, bro, is this going to be your biggest video yet? I was like, I don't know. You're like, I don't want to do it if it's not going to be your biggest.
Yeah, it's my mindset.
But that's real shit. I adopted that same shit.
You got to have it, man. Even if it flops, you got to go in there thinking you're going to.
Well, I think it's just a matter of, like, elevating.
Yeah, always.
Also, Adam, for those who don't know, Adam politicked well in the city.
With people?
In terms of getting your your gig schedule set.
Yeah, and especially I think that
He was doing it at the end of senior year too.
well, yeah, I think in Boston the reason I'm able to do that now is because I started senior year. You know, I started senior year hitting places up and making connections in the city. And when you make one connection in the city, you make another, and then you make another, and then you make 5, and then you make 10. And
But most importantly, your show is always good though.
always, well, you know, I'm never gonna go and put on a bad show. I know that, but I need to know that though, because I'm 22. People don't want to necessarily hire the 22-year-old kid when there's 30-year-olds doing gigs and there's 35-year-olds doing gigs.
Beef. There's beef.
There's no beef, man. But like, I know that I'm gonna go in there and put on as good a show as anybody. You know, but I have to know that.
Well, you're war trained for it. You've already done it a million.
I think I work harder. I work as hard, and if not harder, and I have a lot of experience doing this already at 22. So, but I need that confidence going into that gig that if I'm going into one of the hot spots in Boston, that I'm going to do as good of a job as anybody else in there, even if they're 10 years, 20 years older than me. You know.
Well, the fact that you just said your age is like hilarious to me because I don't know if you remember this. In Aquinas, it still had said on like your YouTube page or something. It said like 17. It said you were 17. I know you had the song of 17, but it said you were 17. And I was like, yo, you should change this. You're like, nah, bro, it's kind of a good thing that people think I'm younger. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, damn, this dude's built for the industry, bro. Holy shit.
It's true though.
Do you remember that?
Of course I remember it. I still think it.
That's just hilarious.
I'll start saying I'm 18 years old. Nobody better say anything.
I know. Do you realize the transparency that people feel it more than
now? Listen. Here's the thing. Yes, I do, because when when we were 16, 17, 18, there was still the ability you could lie a little bit and get away with it. And 20 years ago, you could lie whenever you wanted. You can't lie anymore.
There's the internet.
You can't lie. People know. You know, anybody starts saying they're 18 and they're actually 23, man, 100 people are going to jump on their case real quick. People don't like liars, but you can't lie anymore. You can't even really bend the truth. Everything's so...
I get nervous on here a lot.
Yeah, but the good thing about a podcast is that it's just like you say what you want, and that's what comes out, and that's it. You might face repercussions for it.
I know.
But fuck it.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah, but that and like... I am known to bend the truth.
Oh, my God.
Exaggerate. So I get nervous about some shit I say up here because sometimes I get caught in acting mode and I'll be on some shit, saying some like dumb shit. It's the truth, though. I think and it was tough for me, bro, like being up here, this sort of medium, because like, I think like so fucking calculated that like this is like all bets are off, just like go.
Yeah, you just go.
And it's probably tough for you, no bullshit.
I like this.
It's easy.
I like having conversations, so it's it's one of my honest to God favorite parts of life is just having a conversation with somebody.
It is. That's all he usually does, actually.
I love it, man.
Yo, we should talk about how whack academically we were.
I was not good academically.
That last semester.
I didn't do anything.
There was this new business school at PC, brand new, beautiful business school. And there's this little patio area.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Adam would just like post up in this patio area with his headphones in, and like the sun would be hitting his face.
I would be tanning, dude. I'd roll up my sleeves.
I'd be like, bro, you got class. You was just like,
I would never be doing anything. That would be it, man. I'd be in class. I would literally be in class, and I'd go out there, and I'd be...
Oh, bro, I was taking 7 bathroom breaks.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it was hilarious.
Your teachers hated you, man.
Oh, I hated my guts.
My teachers liked me still.
No, there were 2 teachers who hated my guts. And shout out Professor S. That's my shorty.
Who's Professor S?
Schultz.
Oh, I love Professor Schultz.
She's the best.
You should send this to her.
Shout out Professor S. I love you. I hope your wedding was all right. That whole
She
time.
got married?
She had an engagement band on. That whole time when you thought I was dumb, just because I was being class clown, I was actually just having a good time. I knew I was going to do something great.
He's not doing anything great.
Well, honestly, it's a slow build.
She was great.
But also, like, there was another spot I would catch Adam was at. There was this little, like, cove in the library where you would, like, force yourself to do work. Also, you used to smoke weed and do your homework. Do you remember that?
I would smoke weed and do a lot of things.
Was that your freshman year, right?
Freshman year, I'd smoke weed and go to the gym. all the time.
Oh, I remember you and I won't even say his name, but you and one of your buddies, you would like post up near that like air conditioning vent in the center. You know what I'm saying?
We would post up everywhere. I didn't do that. I don't really smoke much anymore. I still smoke, but I don't smoke much anymore because of my voice. Putting coffee a little bit right now because it's a few things,
What do you
man.
think that fucked your vocals?
I didn't fuck them, but if I keep doing it, it's gonna fuck them for sure. But like if I'm doing this for a long time and I'm taking it seriously, I want to sound the best I can. Well, I want to sound the best I can, you know. And these are the little sacrifices you got to make, and I'm happy to make them. You know, I still like coffee, and I still like weed. I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
A little booze.
Dude, I took an edible the other day.
Oh, you were smacked.
Smacked.
Who gave it to you?
One of my buddies from home, and I took it at
That Lakeville.
So yeah, in Lakeville, man, and I was home, and my parents were coming home, and I took it at a little thing, man, little thing, and I was so high, man, and my mom was coming home, and I called her. I was like, "Ma, listen." She's like, "What?"
You're like, I'm baked.
I was like, "You're gonna figure this out very soon once you come home. So I'm just gonna tell you right now, I am really high."
And so what were you doing? Just chilling in your room?
I was just hanging, yeah. I was just playing guitar. I
This
think.
kid got too
Thinking.
much time on his hands.
I was thinking. Do a lot of thinking.
You were watching Kino Body?
Wasn't watching.
You
Kino
getting
Body.
out of hand. Yo, Greg, you gotta come on the show,
Greg.
bro. Greg, I need you on the show.
Greg O'Gallagher.
Greg, I got the hottest show in Boston. You gotta come on.
He's
the
smart though. He's smart.
Show. Genius marketer.
Genius marketer.
My fucking dog.
He's ripped too.
And no bullshit, Greg Gallagher. Pause to say another man did this, but he changed my life, bro.
He did. He changed mine too.
Oh, yo. Adam also used to. I'm just trying to hit him with a bunch of anecdotes.
Yeah, please do.
Some hilarious. Adam at school would have this disgusting
Where is this going?
mix of condiments with his chicken. Like atrociously gross. What the fuck was that?
That was bad. That was bad. You know, I don't even eat meat anymore.
You're vegan?
I'm vegan now.
Pause,
Yeah.
you dead ass.
Mm-hmm.
The kid thought, hopefully he comes up as vegan too. He said it gives you mad energy.
Yeah, you feel great. You feel fucking great all the time.
What
But
about-
people hate it. I don't like. Listen, I knew
What about
going into
games
this.
though?
I feel really healthy, man. I look good. My lifts haven't really gone down. I'm still lifting the same amount. I did hurt my lower back the other day though, so I'm kind of taking a week or two off. But
How do you supplement the protein?
you can get protein powder, but you can get. It's a lot of things, man. Like
You feel your skin looks clear as fuck too.
yeah, that's one of the main things. You
Skin
definitely
clears
lose
up.
weight. You don't really lose that much muscle, man. If you do it right, but you gotta do it right. You gotta do
Is
it
that
right.
tofu?
You get tofu. You can get
Pause.
broccoli, chickpeas, a lot of kale.
You miss eating
lot
regular
of
meat,
kale.
though.
I used to love meat, man. Nobody loved meat more than I did. Seriously.
Pause again.
Shut up. But
Mega
I'm,
pause.
I'm serious though. Like chicken and steak, all that stuff, man. I loved it, but I was getting sick, and I feel way better. I feel way better, and it's a lot of stuff comes with it, man. I think it's a little over a year right now, but
How much do you think? This is another thing I learned from you. I think, like, looking the part is mad important.
extremely important.
On the performer side, I don't even think from a sense of how people view you. If you're like wearing certain shit, you're doing certain things, you feel like you're filling yourself into the role.
Yeah, it works both ways. It's 50-50 with yourself, inner, and then outer people viewing you. So I always say, man, if I walk into a gig and I look really good, I think that 80% of the job is already done. If I show up on time, because I know I'm going to sound good,
Mm-hmm.
I know I'm going to perform well. If I get there on time, which is an issue, as you know, but I always get to my gigs on time. But if I show up there on time and I look really good, I feel like I've already won. So, and if I show up there and I don't look good, that doesn't really ever happen. But I don't look good, like I just don't know what's gonna happen, man. What am I gonna say? I got doubts.
Well, it's part of your routine.
Yes, I have to. I got to look the part for me, not for anybody else.
Same shit, bro. Like with this watch, like I always have to have the watch.
Yeah,
on.
it's different for everybody. I don't do the watch thing, but like for a lot of people, that's a big one.
It's like a sense of professionalism. You feel.
I guess so. Maybe I'll start.
New shit's the headphones. You
I
tried
don't know.
these?
I haven't. You like them?
Smacking. You
Really?
Try one right now.
Are they comfortable? Wait, so they're wireless?
You'll feel it like sync up.
Whoa.
It's sunk up, right? It's like
yeah,
it's robotic.
Jesus, it's loud too. It's great. What are you gonna play? Play me one of my songs.
I don't know if I have those.
Sounds really
take those
good.
Off, take those off. Like move your head around.
Yeah,
See?
they don't fall out.
You can walk around. Anything. You like this joint? It's 6ix9ine's TikTok.
Who is this?
6ix9ine. Dude with the rainbow hair.
Oh yeah.
It's a beast. Not bad, right?
How much?
140. Half a gig. Less than half a gig.
Depends on the gig.
That's a fact. Yeah. So Adam. So when was the first gig? It was that little pizza stop? What the fuck
Buddy's
that?
Pizza in
Yeah.
Lakeville.
Buddy's Pizza. Shit straight out of a movie.
That's where it starts, though, man. That's
Of
where it
course.
starts, man. I mean,
I shot and edited some of Adam's first music videos too.
yes, you did. Hey, ya. Hey, ya.
And then
Remember we climbed up on that thing at PC?
oh yeah,
Holy shit, man.
we
That
got
was
a cinematic ass shot.
that
for
was
the time.
crazy. If anybody, you should go watch that video. I'm on top of the, where were we? The field hockey
The
or
field,
soccer?
The field.
It's the field, the soccer field. Man.
Hendricken.
We climbed all the way on the top of the thing. Not legal by any means.
Freezing.
Freezing, bro. And
Yeah,
we could have
big
easily
freezing.
broken a limb. We could have broken something. We got it done, though.
Shot. Yep. And I remembered I turned around the video in like a day
Yeah.
in the editing lab. The
You were-
all-time classic.
You were addied up on that day.
Big Addy boy. Hell yeah.
I hated Adderall.
Killed me,
I
man.
took that maybe twice, and I couldn't do it anymore, man. I felt like I was...
Killed me. Totally killed me.
Don't you still take it?
No, I told you I quit completely.
Congratulations.
Killed me. I'm totally fried from it. Like there are screws loose because of it. I swear to God. It just reached this
You
point.
took a lot of it, dude.
Oh yeah, no, you should have seen me over. The
I
summer.
saw it. Oh.
Bro. It's fucked. It's the truth though. I mean, I'm like a presentable dude. Like I always like seem professional, but I was editing this series and like I was up for like 2 days straight, and it was like 6 a.m. I hadn't finished, and like I went up to the mirror and like I had the hugest bags under my eyes. I had like no.
Hugest.
Can I finish my story? Is that straight? Cool if I finish my story, bro. I just
Yes.
like, and you want to talk about vocabulary? That's not your strong suit either. I looked like a raccoon, bro. And like I looked in the mirror and I was like, yo, you look like a fucking junkie, man. It's the truth though. I looked
Yeah.
like a fucking drug addict. And I was like, dude, what the hell are you doing? And there are still times where I'll like fiend it, where I'll be like, yo, this could be so much easier if I took it.
It's kind of crazy.
It's just a
It's a
discipline.
drug, man. It's a drug. Drugs are designed to make you
No,
want
the
them.
pharmaceuticals are fucked. Weed is different. I don't even smoke, but pharmaceuticals is they're really changing with the chemistry in your brain. You feel me?
I do. I never really got into them, so
Well, you popped a stick or two, right? So it's fine, bro.
I did. I had my fair share of drug experiences in college. I did, but like I don't do it anymore. I was just the nights going out and not remembering.
Yeah,
them.
I mean, Adam's trying to be professional because he understands that no matter what, someone will see this. If you went to college, you tried drugs, bro.
Absolutely,
Everyone did.
you did, and you probably tried a decent amount.
Did
of
you ever
them.
try psychedelics?
Yeah,
You loved it though, right?
yeah.
Joe Rogan loves it too.
Mushrooms
Did it change your perspective?
changed a lot of things, man.
Dead ass.
100%.
You just did it once?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah,
It like totally flipped your shit?
yeah.
Whoa.
It's crazy.
But you're totally like in tune with yourself. So were you expecting like, yo, this is gonna change the way
I didn't do it. I did it after reading a lot about it and listening a lot about it. Listening to Joe Rogan. I'm a big fan of Joe Rogan podcast. And I never really talked about this before, but it was a big shift changer for me, for sure, in a very good way. Very good way.
When was it?
Not long ago, man. 4 months ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was when I got out of school. Wasn't even in college, but it was a big change for me. I would recommend them, but I would not recommend. Like, don't.
Not for me, man.
Not for a lot of people. I would recommend them to somebody who reads up on them and is diligent about knowing what's going to happen when you do them. And even that, it still throws you for a huge loop. Huge loop.
Can you describe it?
I honestly can't. You got to do it. If you want to know, you got to do it. And I'm not like advocating for people to go do mushrooms. I'm not trying to do that, but like, it's a big change.
Well, one thing I'm learning is like a lot of people are like, there's a sense of like, is that all right?
I can hear you.
Yeah, there's a sense of like figuring out who you really are when you take it.
Yes.
And like where like you fit in the universe.
Yeah.
Am I describing that right?
100% right. It's so hard to. I've tried to describe it even to myself.
It's
like what
intense?
happened. It's so intense, man. It's scary. It's literally thought I was gonna die for the first 2 minutes, and then it was like.
Oh, so you thought you were having a bad
you know
trip?
what? I mean, it's a trip, dude. It's a trip, and it's like one of the biggest things I took away from it is like. I remember saying to myself in my head, I was like on the floor, and I was like, the only way this is gonna be okay is if I just let this happen. And that's a big thing for life, man. You know what I mean? If you got to kind of...
You were like panicking on the floor?
Oh my God, yeah. For the first 2 minutes. But then once, it was like as soon as you...
So what happens? You're like just seeing shit?
It's like the walls start pulsating and stuff. And it's like everything's going through your head and your heart starts beating. And then, but the thing is, as soon as I laid down, I was like, I'm just going to let this happen. Going to let it take me over. You know what I mean? I was fine. And if you think about that for life... The amount of times where you're just like so anxiety driven and so like worried about things, and I get that way.
Yo, this will pass.
This will pass, man. This too shall pass. Like, and it will.
So your dad said to me at your
Did
show.
he? Yeah, he's a wise guy.
Adam's dad's a great dude. I was like chopping it up with him.
He's a smart dude.
And he was like, no matter what, you guys will survive.
He's always, yeah, he's got plenty of those things. But I like talking to him. I love that dude. He's a really, really smart dude. You know.
And you guys are similar in stature.
Yes, we are very short and.
Hey, I never said
stocky.
that. I just said.
I'm just saying. I'm not. I don't care that. At this point, man, I've been through so much in my life caring that I'm short when I was younger.
Yeah. When did that stop?
As soon as it's just one of those things. Another thing, you just can't fucking do anything about it. You know what I mean?
Well, bro, to be honest, I think that no matter what in life, people are gonna rag on you for being short.
Oh yeah.
It's the truth. That's
100%.
just that's the way shit is. But I think that totally put a chip on your shoulder.
Yep.
For everything.
Yep.
And that's just something ingrained in you when you were young.
Yeah.
I feel the same way about my red hair. Swear to God.
Really? See,
Swear to
there's so many things like that. A little adversity that you face in life. Like for me being shorter, man, I don't think I'd be as good of a guitarist and singer right now and performer right now as I am. I don't think I would have gone to the gym as much. I don't think I would have cared about my health as much. There's so many things. In a way, like people say, oh, short guys are kind of overcompensating. Like you damn well fucking better because you're you're short, man. Like there's so many things that are up against you now in life. If you're short, man, the way the girls look at you are, you know. They might think you're the best looking dude in the world.
No, that's actually important. No
it's
bullshit.
so true. You just got to realize that. Like, some guys don't like shorter. Some girls don't like shorter guys. And that's just how it is.
But that shit, we've been over the audiobook, bro, but that shit will drive you.
100%.
If you feel like girls aren't paying you due attention, especially like, I think for me, big, is because I hit puberty so late.
Did you?
That shit fucked me. Honestly, it dead ass made me a psycho, bro. Forever. It's if you feel like you're lacking attention from girls, it will drive you to do shit. It will.
It will, but or not. You know what I'm saying? Or you just lay down and you're like, oh, you feel bad for yourself, and then you're a loser, man. And there's no nice way of spinning that. If you're not gonna get up and do something about it, and it's not just being short, it's not just having red hair, it's anything. You know, do something about it. Like, work at it.
Action.
Get better, take some action. You know, practice things that make you think better thoughts and, you know, and work at it. And there's ways, man, like, for me, it's like, you know, that I might have a couple things against me, but nobody's going to sing like I can sing. You know what I mean? Not many people are going to go to the gym and do some of the things I can do in the gym.
You're also big ego-driven, though, too.
I'm very ego-driven, but at the same time, I recognize the other end of that. You know what I mean? Where it's not as much the ego and, you know, we all are kind of just, you know, doing the same thing here, but in the industry of music, in the industry of being driven, you have to have a little bit of an ego.
Absolutely.
Actually, I let me rephrase that. You have to have a big ego, And I do have a big ego, but at the same time, I think I'm kind of. I feel as though I've made myself be grounded.
No, but this is some shit I wanted to talk to you about. Regardless, is like you have to have an ego, but you have. I think you can do it in a respectful way.
Right, humble.
And no, yeah, humble, but just
Humble confidence.
But I mean, this is kind of an adverse effect because I'm talking about it on the show. But just be quiet about it.
Yeah. Yes.
You don't have to go and show up somewhere and dick swing and be like, yo.
I will never do that. I hate people that do that. There's a big difference between that. Everybody has an ego, man. And
you have to.
You have to have an ego. But there's a big difference between being a genuine nice person with an ego and just being a dick.
Well, bro, that's
and I hate that.
That's some shit that's been tough for me being up here. And mind you, bro, we're still so early and all this shit, but like it's tough for me to I have so many people reaching out to me that want to be on this thing, you know, that I was like, yo, I already went through the fucking ringer with a lot of that shit, okay? I've been in the position you were in. You got to work through it. And it's like, I don't want to be that dude to just be a dick, but that's how you get places.
By being a dick?
No, by fucking facing the L.
Oh, yeah, yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Gotta face L's.
What was your big one at PC, did you feel?
My last show. Not my my last show in May, my very last show.
As a senior?
As a senior, yeah, because we had 800, 700, 800, 600, whatever it was, kids coming out.
I know, but you had thrown so many, bro.
So many, and then this was the last one. It was like the finale, as I was calling it.
How many? I know, I remember. How you mark it. How many did you do total in the year?
A lot, man. That year, I think I did at least 6 of them, maybe 7. The year before that, it was...
Do you know how many fucking kids would love to do that now?
Oh, yeah, man.
Bro, I had no clue.
It's awesome.
Sick.
Awesome.
I also MC'd my fair share of those shows.
Yes, you did.
Adam's first one was this place that was in the cut. Or first couple.
Firehouse, right?
Yeah. But I remember I
loved Firehouse.
Bro, like so much love to the PC kids eternally.
Always.
No,
so
like real
grateful.
shit. I know I said I didn't like school.
It's not what you meant.
Just because I didn't like the administration, but like the fucking kids showed so much love on everything.
So much. I'll forever be in debt to those kids. Always.
Forever. Like, bro, the fact that these kids consistently would just show up. I mean, yeah, they were all getting smacked, but like, they showed up, showed love for everything. All these fucking kids, I'd be bouncing house to house with a fucking box of gear.
That was ridiculous.
You know, big salesman.
And they would buy them.
And they loved it, bro.
They'd take the pictures.
Bro, and it was fucking sick.
Awesome.
The kids were the community of our grade, and even the grade above and below, just like, there's something about the student body that's just second to none.
I think if you really did if you were able to do some kind of ranking of school and pride in school, as far as kids go, to come out of there.
Pride for being a friar.
Well, say pride for being whatever your mascot is.
Yeah.
I think the PC would probably be like 1.
And PC's so interesting, bro, because I've been around Boston now a bunch.
Did you graduate yet?
I mean, my knee kind of hurts, bro. I'm never leaving. I have to complete a few more courses. It's so interesting though because like kids love the school so much that there's just the bubble of houses off campus that no one ever wants to leave, bro.
No.
I mean,
for good reason. I wanted to leave. I was ready because I had to I had to continue the music stuff and get better at it.
You were also in a chaotic house.
Oh my God.
His house was fucking nuts. Shout out to Justice.
Justice wasn't the worst.
No. I'm just shouting everyone out. Shout out to Justice.
How
shout
about
out to
frickin' James, man?
Yo, you got with the shooting range.
I would listen to this. I would wake up every morning, pretty much at least 4 days a week. I would wake up. My roommates bought a BB gun and they shot it on my own floor at the wall. So I'd wake up to gunshots every morning
at the door to enter.
At the door to enter,
and it was just coated with holes.
You should have seen when Shannon saw them.
Shower. You were the biggest of all those motherfuckers.
In his shower, man.
He'd be aiming it like through the scope.
Oh my God, dude. And if I came out, I was like, "Yo, can you guys be quiet?" And he's like, "Dude, I'm gonna shoot you." Dude,
bro,
I'm sorry. Never mind.
It was hilarious, bro.
It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
And shout out to my guy Rudy and Brad in Puerto Rico.
In Puerto Rico.
Have you talked to him recently?
I haven't. He was supposed to come to my house on Thanksgiving, and he said he's got family issues or something. Not funny, but like
Yeah.
I've heard that story a million times.
Yeah, I've tried to FaceTime like 3 times.
How'd
Yeah,
that go?
he has an American number now, though.
Oh, that's great.
That is great. Show you my guy, though. He's so
I
fucking
love Puerto
funny.
Rico.
He's
Much love.
hilarious. There's so many fucking people out there.
Oh my God, there's so many hilarious stories, man. We could talk hours about this.
Well, yo, how about all-time classic is a Southie?
Oh my God, and you couldn't get your shit going,
Classic.
dude.
Yo, this is a classic story, and I wish I would want to save this, but so when we were setting that thing up, like Adam showed up, played. That was so kind of you, bro. Thank you.
Welcome.
We didn't have the wires or the setup ready,
You had nothing ready.
and I was hyping it for like 3 weeks. And so obviously, for those who don't know, I threw this like film screening. I compiled all the Snapchats and videos from my grades, just 4 years, and I made this massive Southie, whoa. And me and shout out to Pat Lasky, we made this video up like on the floor of my house. Huge, sick. I made all these like cinematic transitions with it. It was fucking sick. And so I was hyping in like the Facebook groups for like weeks on end. I was like, yep, get your videos in, put them in the Dropbox, blah, blah, blah. So when it came time for the video to screen it, I didn't have the projector ready. I was missing a wire. And so I was slow, like totally slow on everything. And bro, kids just started to pour in.
And they were pissed.
And they were so fucking tight because I couldn't get it to work.
They were booing.
So listen, I was like, yo, Adam, I gotta go, bro. It's a dub.
I was like, what do you mean you gotta go? This
So
is
I
your
dipped.
thing.
No, so listen, it's at, I think we might have said, okay, we're gonna do it at 9. Bro, I dip,
At
right?
like 9:15.
It should be the time. I go to Walmart, drive all the way to Walmart with BigSiSi, right? We're sprinting. I'm like, holy fuck, I'm fucked. The dude tells me, I go into the Walmart electronics section. He goes, yeah, we have no projectors left. Right? I'm like, you got a fucking projector left, bud. Trust me, you got one left. Bro, I go into the warehouse section of the projectors. There's one left in the back stock. And I snatch it. I swipe it through Walmart. I drive all the way back, brand new projector, and there's probably like 600 kids just waiting there for the video.
And I'm just strumming my freaking guitar.
But it was convenient that we had the balcony up top.
Very convenient, but Jesus.
And then a fucking riot ensued.
Yeah, then they burned couches and shit, right?
Yeah, it was sick. It was dope.
This is the most ridiculous things happen. Absolutely ridiculous things.
Yeah, that's another thing about PC, bro. Like, there's so much crazy shit. So much crazy shit. See, when you think of college, you think of like your classic like solo cup, smash, like beer pong. Bro, no, really crazy shit happened at school.
Crazy.
So fun.
Absolutely
though.
ridiculous stuff. Like just even the BB gun thing.
That's what I'm talking about. Just like a weird shit.
Things.
How about our floor sophomore year, bro? Holy shit.
We destroyed the school was so mad about that. Destroyed the whole.
There was an anarchy at the end, and there was just like
all of second floor climbers.
Yeah, it was
just
collective.
gone.
It was collective.
Gone.
I know.
I was gone that weekend. I
was too. I wasn't there either.
And I came back,
and there was no roof. But that was the barn too. But there was
freshman year barn.
both those floors were chaotic.
We gotta stop reminiscing about.
What
That's hilarious, man.
Holy
There's
shit!
so many. Of
I know. I can't even start.
Too many.
Use this time as I'll cut you a clip. Use this time as a plug for whatever's coming in, like whatever shows you got.
I got a bunch of stuff coming up. I got Capo in South Boston, which
Adam frequents there.
I frequent there. It's a really good spot. People really enjoy it. And that's on Saturday night, and I got a bunch more coming up in 2019. So I'll be posting about that. But anything, just follow me on Instagram at AdamXHanna. All my stuff will be there. And I got originals on the way. I got a few things in the works that I can't really talk about right now, but all good things, and I'm working hard. So this is far from where it's stopping. It really hasn't even begun yet. So
Yeah, for everything, honestly.
for everything. How
Well,
about you, man?
I got a lot of crazy shit.
Do you?
I mean, this is like a vessel, as you know. It's dope.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
You gonna go out to LA?
Not soon.
When you hoping? Do you hope
Yeah. By the end.
by
I-
an age?
I don't know. I got some important work I got to do here first. Which I told you this off rip. Didn't I tell you? Did I
Yeah.
tell you it was gonna be like this?
Yeah.
Sick. I didn't think it was gonna be like this. I mean I didn't think it was gonna come in the form of this, but
Yeah.
what do you plan on throwing? I mean, I know it's fucking scary, bro. I know. It's scary to take a risk and throw your own show, but like you do plan on doing that soon.
I definitely do, but as I said, I got a couple things I got to take care of first, and see what happens with them, and then from there I make decisions. But these are important things I got to deal with music wise, and see what happens with, and after that it's like, okay, do I want to release an original and then do a show? Do I just want to do a show? And everything comes a step at a time. And one thing with me is I never like getting too far ahead of myself. I like taking things one thing at a time and making them very good, at least the best that they can be. And if they don't do well, they don't do well. But I need to know that I gave it my best every time.
I know, but don't you ever think that borders insecurity?
Everything borders insecurity.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. Like sometimes can't you just have the attitude like, yo, fuck it, I'm just gonna do it. Foot forward. If I fuck up.
Yes, yeah, for sure. But that's not right now. Like when that happens, that just happens. It just happens. There's I've had plenty of those times, plenty of them. But I'll let those kind of just come on their own.
Well, I'm just on some shit now, bro, where I'm just like, yo, I'm just gonna be fucking foot forward on everything. Take a ton of L's early. I'm so grateful for losses, bro.
Yeah, I don't like those.
You hate their guts, bro.
They're so important, but like I'll take as little as possible every single time. For sure. I mean, I like learning from other people's losses, so I don't have to lose on my own.
Well, I think it's another thing I learned from you is like mindset.
I think it's the most important thing.
Yeah, you've been on this shit forever. I picked it up later.
I think it is the absolute most important thing. No question about it.
Absolutely. So when you're in your Gary V tip.
I love Gary V.
That's not mine, no.
There's a guy out there with a sub.
Okay, all right, here, just
go ahead. I'll talk to everybody.
Yeah, well, you could sing.
All right, I'll sing a song. What do you want me to sing? Ow. All right, what song would everybody like to hear? I'll sing Tennessee Whiskey. This is so weird. I'm singing in an empty room. Used to spend my nights out in a bar room. Liquor was the only love I'd known. But you rescued me from reaching for the bottle. And you brought me back for being too far gone. You back. I was singing to everybody. 32 minutes.
56.
We've been talking for 56 minutes?
I think it's at least 50.
Damn.
It's easy. You're Big Boachie's corner.
So what else, dude?
Well, that's my shit. Like, you don't think...
Gary V.
Oh, yeah. So where you with your fucking content?
I listen to him every day. I listen to this guy Ralph Smart every day. Infinite Waters.
Yeah, me and Adam are big on the big YouTubers.
I always start my day off with that kind of stuff. Just getting my mind good, you know.
Mm-hmm. Get fucking pumped.
Get pumped. A lot of times it's Gary V. A lot of times it's that Infinite Waters guy. The Infinite Waters guy is the guy that got me, convinced me to go vegan. And that's more of like almost spiritual kind of stuff.
Pause, but yo, your skin does look mad clear.
Pause.
Dead pause.
But
How's my
thank
shit
you.
look? I'm looking okay.
You look good. Yeah, you look good, man.
I'm sexy, bro.
Okay.
If you caught me a month ago, I was fucking big.
Oh, you were strong, you saying?
No. I was at some of the worst shape.
Oh, you fat?
I was relatively for myself, yes.
Well, you screwed up your shoulder, correct?
Tore the labrum.
Damn. How you feeling?
This one, terrible. Retore it, 100%. Should be better by now.
You lifted, right? You lifted when you weren't supposed to.
Way too heavy.
Yes. So you can't do
bro,
that.
If you're a real gym psycho, bro,
can't
I was
do that.
I was at the gym for 6 months.
You were out of the gym for 6 months?
I tore my labrum like the week after we left school.
That's another thing we had in common at school, man. I love the gym. You love the gym?
Love Con Cannon.
Loved Con Cannon.
Sick. totally
But
dope.
even still today, like I love working out, man. Absolutely
yeah.
love it. I like it. It's a
You been doing
high.
cardio?
I don't do much cardio.
I started
What are you doing? Running?
boxing.
No shit. Love that. I used to do some MMA stuff too. I actually was doing it a couple months ago. I was doing some boxing.
I know.
I love it.
I know you and my guy Chris Kinney went MMA one time in McDermott.
Oh my god, he kicked my ass.
Yo, Chris, shout out to my fucking dog. That's my guy.
I was on another
You were
planet.
folded.
I was not in a good state of. I think he was sober,
Oh yeah, he was looking for the resume builder.
and I was not sober. He was looking for. What did you say? The resume builder?
Well, bro, there were so many fights. There were so many fights in McDermott.
Remember with Rob Bothwell and me?
Yeah, me and Rob went at it a couple times.
You
too.
did. Yeah, that was bad. You had a few of them. You had a few.
Yeah, bro. I think back then, bro. I mean, obviously, I was still like out of my mind, but I was so fucking aggressive.
Yeah.
With the booze, man.
Oh, you were bad with the booze?
I was just so aggressive, just because the barn environment's just all these fucking dudes.
That was bad.
Also, Adam, the first time I ever heard whiff of this dude, that we're going around in a circle. It's like an icebreaker challenge on the floor, and everyone's like, stand up and say one thing about yourself. So I like stood up. I was like, hey, I'm Connor. My girl just left me or something, right? Then my guy Tukes came out. He's like, what's up? I'm Tukes. I'm looking to get some girls. And then Adam gets up. He's like, hey, guys, I'm Adam. And I shot a music video this summer. I was like, pause. You remember that?
Yeah.
He had a leather jacket on with a
That
white
was not a
beater
leather jacket. I had a black V-neck.
and sunglasses on inside.
I think I did have that. I think I did
I
do
was like,
that.
damn, this kid really got a troubled childhood.
I was probably shouldn't have done that.
Yo, that's actually a good question. I think a good introspective question. I'm gonna kill him with the introspective questions.
I like
though.
the introspective questions. They're good.
You are a one-man show
Yeah.
most times.
Most times.
You like to operate on your own.
Mm-hmm.
You do best on your own.
I would say so.
How much you attribute that to being an only child?
Well, I do have a stepbrother and sister, but
You grew up an only child.
yes. You know,
Wait, shout out your brother and sister. 'cause
shout
you'll
out
like this.
Lauren and Alex. Love you guys. But I mean, no, I love you guys, but no, but going back to this,
Like, but fuck you.
it's a big part of it, man, because I learned to grow up on my own and learn to be able to be with myself a lot of the time, and I think that's had pros and cons in my life because even with friendships, I'm only close with a certain amount of people, very close with them, but I don't have a lot of friends that I'm just gonna go hang out with all the time. It's not my thing.
Adam and I are very close friends.
We are.
But we've had some instances where we haven't talked for a decent amount of time.
We have.
Real shit.
Real shit, but that's how it goes, man. I think we have very similar mindsets, and that's I think we're very similar people, and I think that's what happens when that happens. I also unfollowed you on Instagram when you unfollowed me, so I got to follow you back now.
I had to block you on everything. I did real shit. I did.
Did you follow back yet? You know what? Keep me blocked. Just keep me blocked. To be quite honest.
Well, no, because I like everything, but I was so fucking pissed that I was just like, yo, fuck it. Like,
I don't blame you. I would have done the same. I did do the same, but I wasn't really pissed at you. I just did it
to even the odds.
yeah, which was immature.
I know that. Well, that's a weird thing about Instagram. Is
Such a weird
you
thing.
get spiteful with it.
So spiteful. It's such Instagram's such a fucking.
I love it, but I hate it.
Love and hate it.
Sick marketing tool. Sick. Everyone can see your shit. You can design it sick.
Yeah, but then you know.
But if you're on it so much, you start thinking.
I
different.
log out now. I post something, I log out, or I check it and I log out, and then I have to log back in every time, so it makes me do it less.
But it's also such a gift for being a self-starter.
Yeah, huge.
Sick.
Huge. But then there's always the things where, like, if you post something and you're like a little bit hesitant about it, which you know me, it really eats at you.
You overthink everything.
You overthink it, and you're like, should I post that? Should I post that? I don't know how many likes did it get, how many views did it get, and you're like, Jesus, what am I doing? Like, who the fuck is?
I know the way I saw it, the way I think about it sometimes, it's like, yo, you give into it huge if you look into things, but like, it's a waste of time, bro. It's a waste of mind space. You feel me?
Yeah.
Total waste.
Well, what's a total waste? Not all of Instagram. Like, if you're
No. I mean, bro, I have to post like all the time.
Mm.
I love the fact it's like building. You see the numbers grow, and like I like the way I'm designing it and shit.
Mhm.
But it's just to overthink the type of engagement you're getting. it's like, fuck, man.
I agree, because it's
It
not
would-
only it's
it-
not only people you don't know, but it's people you do know, and then you wonder how if they're judging you and all that stuff. You know.
Well, know what Big War trained me for that? I don't know if you feel the same. Is when I was dropping videos at PC and they were bombing.
That's good. That's huge. Calluses.
Oh, have you seen David Goggins yet?
I haven't read the book yet. I do want to. Should I read the book? I'm a big book guy.
Audiobook.
I know. Audiobooks all the time.
Absolutely. I don't know. As I said, I don't know if it's gonna translate in terms of like.
For me.
Yeah, but it's about just like how to train yourself to be a psycho. And it's real shit.
Right.
He's just like literally just like punish yourself.
Yeah. See, I'm not
That's
big
not
into
really
that.
his shit.
I'm not really
at
big
all.
into that. I'm reading one right now called Stealing Fire. It's really good.
By who?
I can't remember the guy's name. It was another one recommended by Joe Rogan. It's about meditation and psychedelics and all these things that really transfer your way you think about things and way you are. And it's really, really cool.
Did the psychedelics make you more passive?
You gotta.
I mean, afterwards.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. But it's something you gotta constantly remind yourself of. Like I had a notebook that I wrote stuff down of the 24 hours after what I was thinking, and it literally felt like a new person, you know. And but that's why I don't recommend it to everybody, because it's just really
Just like
it's
stuns your brain,
profound.
right?
It's so profound. It's such a profound experience. And you should, I was alone when I did it, so it was scary. It was really scary.
That's one thing. I'm actually not gonna shout him out because he probably doesn't want his parents knowing. That's what he's like. You have to do it with people normally.
Yeah, I didn't do that, but it was like I was glad I
But
did.
then again, you've always been alone, right?
I've always been alone, man. That's how I'm always alone. I'm always alone, and I like that. I do.
You don't ever get lonely, bro?
Not really. I almost prefer being alone a lot of times.
I get so fucking lonely on the grind, bro. It's
Do
the
you?
truth, though. Yeah, I do, 100%.
But I'm always, I got my mind going with things a lot of the times, whether it's a book or it's I'm thinking or I'm writing or I'm singing or.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. But there are times 100% where you're like, yo, it'd be nice if I had a shorty, bro.
Yeah, no, I do know what you mean on that.
You know
For
what I'm
sure.
saying?
No, I've always thought the same thing. I always have. It's if a girl really understood what I was doing and, we both really liked each other a lot. What is this?
I just do this because,
Just checking it out.
well, no, I saw some blackheads, so I'm just kind of nervous.
But no, I know what you mean about the girl. I for sure. And yeah, one day for sure.
I also think what's interesting,
Where
one
is this
thing
going?
you guys don't know, and like, I'm just trying to be as honest as possible and not sound like a dick here, but like,
I think we're being very honest right now.
I think people will like it. I think like you guys don't understand. Adam and I are like really good dudes. Like we're like nice dudes. No, but it's the truth, bro. Like everyone sees us. We're nice to everybody. We're good to everybody. We're both psychotically competitive.
Very.
So fucking competitive that you guys will never see.
Yeah.
It's the truth.
With each other or with everybody?
No, just with your career.
Yes. That's what I was thinking too. Very. I mean, I'm always a day doesn't go by, an hour doesn't go by where I'm not thinking of the next thing I can do to better my career.
And think of how that's evolved since you started.
Crazy.
Nuts.
It's always it's gone up,
Not straight.
never straight. It's always gone up. But then there's also times where it goes, but then you just gotta bring it back
Yeah,
up.
but from the starting point.
From the
So
starting point, it's always gone up, and I hope and I make sure in my head that it always will. I think
Absolutely.
it's so important.
There's certain steps you realize you got to take, though.
Yeah, it's a lot of steps you don't want to take.
This is going to be totally profound, but reflecting back on how you thought 2 years ago when you started, have you noticed a difference?
Started gigging,
Started
putting
going
myself out there.
harder with the music
Have I noticed a difference in what?
as a person.
Yeah, for sure. I don't exactly. I think I'm more of a man, to be quite honest, because I'm doing this on my own. I'm really. It's not easy, dude.
It's not at all, bro.
I mean, it's the easiest fucking thing in the world. I'm singing, and I'm singing for people and making a living doing it right now. But, like, man, I don't know where
You also worry so much, bro.
I worry a lot, but I'm getting better at that. But also, the more real things get, the bigger opportunities you get, the more you're gonna worry, and that compounds, and that just continues throughout your life. You know what I mean?
There have been moments where I've been so fucking scared that I'm like, yo, and they've been huge moments. I'm like, yo, I can't wait till this is over. Even though it's like, is that fucked?
Yeah, it is fucked.
You know what I'm saying?
Because I was reading another thing the other day. I think it's called
God.
the happiness hypothesis, where it's where they say that like a lot of the times you're the happiest when you're going to your goal, whether you could achieve it or not. Even if you achieve it, then it's done.
Couldn't agree more.
Then
When you
it's
feel like
done.
shit's- when you feel like shit's moving.
When you're on your way to that goal, you almost get as much joy just from thinking about like, am I gonna get it? Am I not gonna get it? What's gonna happen? And then when it's done, it's just okay. Now what's next?
Have you felt a letdown yet from something? Bro, I'm telling you, after the show this summer, I felt the biggest letdown.
Oh, you felt the letdown from a success, huh?
Huge.
That's crazy. I love that. Yes, 100%. Yeah.
I was just like, fuck, what now, man?
Yeah. Because you spend so much time on it.
Killing myself for it, bro.
So much time on it. What's your biggest L? What's your biggest loss?
I threw that launch party this summer. That was terrible.
That was your biggest loss?
And deadass, I've shut it before. No, I've had some huge losses, bro. But that one was big because I was like, I felt like, I was just winning huge at the start of the year. I felt that, like, and things were dope. Like, I felt real good. And then I was like, yeah, okay, I have this spot in downtown Boston, put a good amount of money for it. But it's like all the PC kids and like some of my friends from home are going to be in Boston regardless. And it's like right on Boylston Street and it's fucking sick. Right? Show up and I'm just like waiting for the rush of people. And like real shit, I'm just like, I set it up. I didn't even market it. And I marketed it as the launch party for the show, right? And I'm just waiting for people to come in.
Oh, my God. I've had that experience.
And, bro, I'm just, like, sitting. I'm just, like,
it's the worst experience. You're getting anxious.
Real shit, though. This
What's
is
going
real
on?
shit. I've never been more disappointed in myself, bro. I left the restaurant when it was going on, and I went.
You left your own show.
I left my own fucking party, man.
You can't do that, dude. You can't leave your own show.
I fucked up so bad. I left, and I was just, like, outside for, like, 10 minutes. I was like, I'm a fucking loser, man.
There are times when there are times where you're just like, what am I doing? What the fuck am I doing?
Bro. And then my big shit, I was like, yo, I got not even 100 people to downtown. How the fuck am I going to sell at the fucking Middle East?
But you did it.
Hell yeah. Well, it was a great catalyst, bro.
Yeah.
I did on any means necessary, bro.
Yeah, you definitely did. Yeah, but it's cool looking back on those
You
things.
thought your biggest L was at the end of senior year?
That was tough.
What about one of the music videos?
Definitely the music videos not doing well were really hard. I've had so many L's for sure. I've had a lot of L's.
What was harder for you? You thought the Queen Bee was tough for you?
No, Queen Bee did all right.
I'm not even saying it did awful. I wonder what you view as.
Yeah, no, there was. I think Friday 5. That one did not do well, man. But I didn't market that well. A lot of things, but
you learn.
I learn every time. There was a big L with the last show of the year. There was an L. I know we weren't gonna talk about this, but when I got an audition for The Voice a while ago, and I went out for that.
The Voice. He's talking about like the cable.
The show on wherever the network is, but I went out for that.
All right, so you already announced it. Can you just tell him like how that happened?
Yeah, I just got an email about doing a private audition, and I went and did it in Boston, and I got through that round, and then I got flown out to LA, and didn't.
You're giving too short of a synopsis.
Well, that's about what happened, man. I mean.
Well, no, so I think probably what they saw initially was just your social media following. They're probably gauging in Boston.
Probably,
right?
yeah. They probably heard me singing on Instagram and whatnot, and they liked it, and so.
And so you get an email saying, "Hey, this is for The Voice. Can you come to a hotel?"
Yeah. No, can you come to this jam? I think it was literally called Jam Spot in Boston, and we'll give you a private audition with some of the directors of the show or whatever. And did it and did really well, and they gave me an interview, and then about a month later got a call from I still remember. I think it was Burbank, California, and I was like,
dope.
And
Adam also has this like Hollywood dream delusion.
I'm gonna be out in LA. There's no question about
but
it.
you gotta just see the first music video.
But yeah, so I went out there, and then I met a couple people I met a lot of good people. I met the kid that's in the finale of that show is tonight. I know all the kids.
Oh, the season that's going on now would have been the season.
Yeah.
Wait, so when was that? In March?
It was a long time ago, man. My first audition was last January.
So it takes a year for those.
It takes a year, man. It takes a year. And so I know those kids, and they're really good kids. And but anyway, I flew out there, and I had the audition.
And I'm gonna call it now. If Adam, and I obviously believe in you like fully, but that is such a good lane for you, is to win an American Idol or a Voice, because we all know Adam. He got like hometown hero shit going on with his like parents, and like you've seen his shit. This is perfect. The cable network's gonna love him, and moms will love you.
Moms, that's good. Yeah, man, but that was a big L. The big L. Big L, because that was the point of my...
Because the high was like...
I was flying high, man. And I was coming off shows from PC where just everybody was coming. And then I went out there and everybody was great. I remember being in the van with the people that got off the plane, and they were singing shit. And I was
all
like,
mad hot.
I was some of them, most of them, and people were just singing little clips of songs, just one-liners, like, oh yeah, you know this part of the song goes like this. Why don't you come on over? And I was like,
and they were singing amazing.
yeah, I was like, I'm fucked.
But you didn't pass through any rounds out there.
No, I got to the round right before the blind auditions.
Blind auditions is shit on the show.
That's the live stuff. It's
Okay.
the stuff that's.
But your boy got on.
My boy got on, Steve Memelo, and he got pretty far, and he got the top 12, which is great. That's
Sick.
incredible.
Definitely his opportunities.
Yeah, 100%. And really good dude. He helped me get into Capo. He helped me get into a lot of things. So shout out to Steve.
Did you know that? How did you gauge off rip the what the good spots were to be in Boston? So listen, I know a lot of rap fans and rappers follow this. Adam is a pop artist. Other genres intertwined, but traditionally he's a pop artist, and Adam is a full-time musician because he gigs around a bunch of different venues in Boston, and so he has like a resume for himself just gigging around Boston and doing live shows. That's real shit. He can do that. That's his job. Did I say that right?
You did.
Well, bro,
Good
because
job.
a lot of these dudes want to make bread off music, and it's it's show money is where you make your money.
Yeah, you make them off of gigs, unless you're selling everybody streaming your Spotify. But even so, you got to have millions of plays. But yeah, so what was your question?
How did you gauge like what the spots were? Oh yeah, and for instance, Adam is in Seaport and South Boston a bunch.
Yeah, that's where those are the good gigs usually. But yeah, so you got to do them. You got to try them out. And some of the gigs suck, and some of them are really good. And a lot of times when you find that, for instance, places like Coppersmith or Capo, you go there the first time and you see the people that are there, and it's packed, and you're like, well, this is a great gig. I'm going to do this one again if they want me back, and hopefully they do, and they have it.
But that spot's fucking jumping for everybody, bro. Everyone loves Capo.
Yeah, so I knew going in there I was going to be like
And
that.
Lincoln Tavern's popping.
Yeah, I haven't gotten that one yet, but
They do live music though, right?
not much. I think Sunday nights, and they have one band that does it. But yeah, I mean, you got to just do it. You just got to grind it out, and
But he started with whack.
I
venues.
started with places that were just in my hometown, and if I bombed, I bombed. I was at places where there'd be fights. I played and now I'm doing weddings, man, which is some weddings and private events, which are awesome, But you got to start, and you got to bomb a couple. Maybe not bomb a couple, but you just got to play every show. You got to play every show possible, and some are going to be terrible.
That's
some are
also
gonna be good.
we're talking about that 80-20 method.
Yeah, what about it?
Well, that's your strength, bro. I mean, you have a bunch of talents, but you are a great performer.
I think so too. I agree.
Isn't that interesting? You're a great performer. You make all your money performing.
Yeah.
Whoa.
It's true, but hopefully, the goal is to, as far as some sort of passive income goes, one day.
Oh my God, you've been on the internet too much for this passive income.
The passive income, to me, if you have a song on Spotify and people stream it for 10, 20, 30 years, you're making money sitting down.
100%, but where's music going to shift in terms of streaming service?
What do you know?
Steps ahead. Come on,
What do you think?
I think that I don't even want to say, to be honest with you, because I know I'm right.
Tell me after.
Yeah, I'll tell you afterwards.
I
got the
whatever it is,
this marketing shit down.
There's ways that you make money not doing anything by just doing it up front, by making a song.
But you love performing.
Love it. I'll never stop unless I'm like 80 and I can't move. I think that we're gonna live to be long, dude. If we stay healthy, man.
I'm croaking soon.
I'm gonna be 120.
You don't live as fast as me. That's the issue. Like
I don't. I'm pretty slow.
Yeah, you live slow. I live too fucking quick.
You live very fast.
You know my
man.
shit. This is amazing. I mean, let's sit down this long.
I know. I can't believe it. This is incredible. How long we been going?
Well, bro, actually, this says like 2,100 bars. I bet it's about an hour and 20.
That's crazy.
Well, bro,
Think people will watch it through?
more so listen. We got more
True.
listeners than
True. Are we live?
No, it's just recording.
Gotcha.
Oh, I got a Veal call.
Oh yeah, how's he doing?
Veal, I told you.
He's a riot, that kid.
So Veal is the big GDP. It's my fucking dog.
Veal.
Veal, I'm FaceTiming you, buddy.
Sorry, we'll get him back.
I know, but I told him about this because, bro, he texted.
I've been just been.
Pretty high budget camera, huh? Don't
Yeah.
tell anyone. Don't tell anyone.
That's hilarious, dude. I really thought you had this shit. Why don't you?
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
It is though. It's even better than anything you could expect.
Yeah.
You like when you saw this, you didn't think it was that, did you?
No.
And then nuts. It's the light.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
That's what does it, huh?
Yeah. It's.
Can we do this one in black and white?
Do you know? No. Pause. All right, before we end.
How many hours a night you sleeping now, Connor? You up to 3?
I'm doing better actually. I'm doing about
4.
5 or 6.
That's good, man. That's good.
Still terrible, but
6 is all right.
yeah, but still, you get used to it.
Do you? I've never really gone enough.
Well,
Gone long enough.
You do 13 hours. This dude Adam is literally ridiculous.
I like
He's
8
up here
hours.
talking big shit, but he really does have like a 9-hour workday. He sleeps a lot.
I sleep a lot. Yeah.
You also commute a lot.
I commute a lot.
He lives in Lakeville.
I work hard and I sleep at my 8 hours and I feel healthy.
I wonder, you're on your big health kick. I wonder if you start working out in the morning, if it will change your shit.
You think it would? Is there like?
Absolutely. You're just off rip.
I don't even wake up in the morning, so.
That's what I'm saying though. Yeah, when you start waking up early, you're gonna be like, "Yo, this is way different."
Oh, I do know. Believe me, I know. I wish I could go to bed early and wake up early, but I can't with gigs right now.
That's true.
Literally can't. So I just kind of shifted my circadian rhythm. It's not good, but I mean,
Adam's also very well spoken. He's not like this in academia. He couldn't even bullshit.
I couldn't, or I could.
Do we have any classes together?
Yeah, we did. We had Janet's class together.
Oh my god.
Dude, I had.
Shout out Janet. I fucking love her.
Janet. Janet was great. Janet was great. I had some hilarious lines. I just had no idea what was ever going on. Ever.
Oh.
Not a stupid kid, dude.
Not an academic.
Not an academic.
But you couldn't even bullshit it.
No, you could bullshit it.
Oh yeah.
You could bullshit it all day.
It was awesome.
They would call on you and you'd give like a 1-minute answer or something you didn't know. They'd call me and be like, I don't know.
I've gotten some shit. Wait, you remember you?
No,
remember you
we're not.
presented on the wrong book. Who is your partner?
My marketing capstone class, dude. My marketing was
You should
Tommy Montica. I can't remember who the other ones were, but they did every project, every single one, and they was like, Adam, can you just do this one project?
He presented on the wrong book.
I presented on the wrong. Our whole group went up, and I was like, all right, we're gonna do this.
Oh my
They're like,
God.
what is this? Like, what do you mean? They're like, that's not the book.
Were you like, fuck?
Our whole group.
Well, bro, that's him class. Do you know everyone had to have a resume, and I showed him.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
I showed him my commercial.
That was so. He was pissed, right?
Hated my guts.
That's so funny.
But everyone loved the video. You know what I'm saying?
I think because they just weren't
Sick.
expecting it.
That
So
was dope.
that's awesome, man.
Oh
my God.
Classic.
Glad that's done, man. I'm glad I'm not in school anymore. I'm glad I got the degree. Get that thing.
I'm happy for the experience.
Happy for the experience. Wouldn't change.
Give
a
you
thing.
your start.
Always.
100%. The computer lab.
The lab.
The lab. Okay. Do you know how I start and end these?
My name is.
Oh, wait, no. You're lucky. Hey. Say what's good.
Veal.
Yo, what's up, Adam?
What's up, brother? How are you?
Pretty good, man. Just hopped out.
Just hopped out of what? The shower? Clearly.
Yeah.
Hey, this is Veal, everybody.
Hey, yo, what's going on? This big Veal all the way live from St. Louis. And skedat.
Veal, what's new, man?
Yo, so listen, we're about to wrap up here. I know you gave me that like totally prepared list of questions. Just off rip, just ask Adam a big question, and we can do this tomorrow too with someone else.
Since Adam and I, since we're both in the entertainment field, I'm just curious. Like, out of all of the gigs that you pull, is there like any? This probably happens a lot in the music industry, but are there like any like gigs or businesses that you're trying to book that can get like extremely difficult or like frustrating to work with?
All of them. Most all of them. I'll tell you why. Can you hear me, Veal?
So Veal asked, Adam is frequently booking gigs. Is there any difficulties in the gig booking process?
Yeah, it's good. Yeah,
is that right, Veal?
That's exactly what he said.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's always difficulties with every place because the restaurant industry is tough and the bar industry is tough because they got a million things going on, and a lot of times I'll get double booked, and I'll show up with a band or I'll get a call the day before. It just happened to me the other day, and they're like, "Yeah, we double booked you." So then I'm out of money. I'm out of a gig night, and it's hard because that's in my mind, already earned money for that month. It's already, or if I'm telling people to come out to the show, that's really hard for me to be like, hey, it's canceled. I'm sorry. And if it's a big show, that's hard. And that happens at a lot of places, man. A lot of places. There's also times where
there's a lot of moving parts. To
there's so many
moving.
so many moving parts. But you can't lose your shit. Is my only piece of advice on that. There's gonna be times where you wanna just be like, what the.
Veal is moving into a. He's working at a hotel in Vermont.
Oh, are you? Yeah, you're going to face this stuff.
We have it's not a really big venue. It's maybe about the size, a little bit bigger than the room you guys are in. It's called the Falcon Bar. And every now and then we have entertainers, musicians come in. Actually, while I was up there was a guy playing guitar, and he was really good. So if you ever want to get a gig up there.
He's going sales mode.
I got you. That'd actually
be fun. You haven't touched up in Vermont yet, right?
No, I would do that for sure. Yeah, man, but
I could probably talk with my boss, see what.
All right, yeah, bro. You got to start the job first. You got to be.
Absolutely, I got you.
No, it's a good question though, Veal. It really is. There's a lot of moving parts to that, and you'll see once you start working. There's plenty of them.
Fun or what, buddy?
Dude, that was really fun. I'm so glad I did that.
Yeah, we'll do another one soon.
Thank you, Veal.
All right, bro. I'll talk to you soon. Okay.
All right, sound good.
Later,
Peace.
bro.
Great dude.
That kid's right, man.
He's awesome. Okay, yeah. So that was clutches at the end. It's gonna take so long for the file to export. So, you know how we start and end.
Adam Hanna, golden hour. This is my golden hour.
This is that was. Say it in the same sequence, and you only get one shot.
My name is Adam Hanna, and this is my golden hour.
No, so most people would say like, "Hi, I'm Adam Hanna. I'm a blank, blank, blank. This is what I do."
Oh, you want me to give a little spiel?
Well, I mean, you're a salesman, right?
I'm a musician, man.
Okay. Heard that one before.
My name.
Actually, no bullshit. Get hit with my dude Adam. I know it's a different genre than we normally do up here, but he's selling shows out, bro. This is my fucking dog. He's pulling crowds, man.
Hey, thanks for having me, by the way, man.
Pause.
Appreciate that.
Okay.
Thanks for calling me the other day, even though I hadn't talked to you in months.
Sacked up and I did it.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I really do.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, my name is Adam Hanna. I'm a full-time musician in Boston, Massachusetts. I'm 22 years old. Big things coming. Working hard. This is my golden hour. My name is Adam Hanna. I enjoy my time. That was my golden hour.
That was well executed. Good work, bro.
Hey, your boyfriend a op, he a vulture. Hey, had to wake him up like it's Folgers.